The real-time real estate segment today being brought to you by the area trusted real estate professionals of Ron Siegel Radio. Visit rsrhomescout.com, rsrhomescout.com. Probably one of the only sources that I know of that you can actually shop for properties. Well, I'll qualify. You can shop for real estate properties online by yourself, no advertising, no commitments, and it covers about 97% of the properties across the country. I know there's multiple listing services you can get or campaigns from realtors, but for the most part, those are going to be in a localized area. They're not going to generally cover 37% of the U.S. because they're sending you stuff from the MLSs. We do have this available that we share it with realtors as well, but it's not, and it's not going to give you the false information that you get out of Zillow. Just throw that out there. They're not a sponsor, as you can tell.
Touche.
Unbelievable. But what's actually happening with home prices today? One of the biggest questions people are asking right now is, what's happening with home prices?
What is happening with home prices?
There are headlines about ongoing price appreciation, but at the same time, some sellers are reducing the price of their homes. That can feel confusing and makes it more difficult to get a clear picture. Part of the challenge is that it can be hard to understand what experts are saying when the words they use sound familiar. Let's break down the differences among those terms to help clarify what's actually happening today. Appreciation. That's when your home price increases. Depreciation. That's when your home price decreases. Deceleration, that's the biggie, is when home prices continue to appreciate, but at a slower or more moderate pace. Experts agree that nationally, what we're seeing today is deceleration. That means home prices are appreciating, just not at the record-breaking pace they have over the past year. In 2021, data from CoreLogic tells us home prices appreciated by an average of 15% nationwide. And earlier this year, that appreciation was upward of 20%. This year, experts forecast home prices will appreciate at a decelerated pace of around 10 to 11% on average.
Whoa.
If you're watching us on RonSiegelRadio.tv, any of our socials, or the ABC News and Talk AM 1490 video feed, you're seeing a chart using the latest data from CoreLogic to help tell the story of home prices are decelerating, not depreciating so far. So in January, year-over-year home price increases, monthly 19.1, February 20, March 20.9, April 20, May 20.2, June 18.3. None of them are showing depreciation. All crazy high appreciation amounts. Green bars on the chart show home prices appreciated between 19 and 20% year over year. Now remember, this is great. CoreLogic does a great job of giving us backward data. Their forecasts stink because they said last year they were going to go down 2%. And the year before they were going to go down, not decelerate, but depreciate by 6%. Don't listen to that part of it. But the last few months, the pace of appreciation has decelerated all the way to 18%. This means price growth is still climbing compared to last year, but at a slower rate. As the monthly mortgage monitor from Black Knight explains, quote, annual home price growth dropped by nearly 2 percentage points, the greatest single-month slowdown on record since at least the early 1970s. While June's slowdown was record-breaking, home price growth would need to decelerate at this pace for 6 more months to drive annual appreciation back to 5%. A rate more in line with long-run averages, unquote. So the media is just going to tell you that prices went down, the prices dropped 2%. That's what they're going to tell you. Misleading. That's why you listen to Ron Siegel Radio. Basically, this means while moderating, home prices are still far above the norm, and we have to see a lot more deceleration to even fall in line with more typical rates of home price growth. That's still not home price depreciation. The big takeaway is home prices haven't fallen or depreciated nationwide. They're just decelerating or moderating. While some unique overheated markets may see declines nationally, home prices are forecast to appreciate. And when we look at the country as a whole, none of the experts project home prices will depreciate or fall. They're all projecting ongoing appreciation. I know there's some people out there saying that they're going to drop. Where's the data to support what they have to say? Or are they just giving you their gut feeling?
They know it's a sexy headline. They know it's
It's
clickbait.
yeah,
And if you read the bulk of these articles or listen, well, there's a lot of whack jobs out there on
yep.
YouTube, not to be confused with this whack job on his YouTube because his YouTube's good. However, but there are people out there that just make crap up. And that's really all I can say about that. Is there, they hear the word recession, so they automatically think we're 2008 all over again. Which no, we're not anything even near
But I want to
that.
talk. I want to ask you about this. I want to full just so my guys have it. That's the real time real estate segment. Again, if you know of any friends, family, or coworkers looking to buy, sell, or borrow on real estate, have them call me 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. Again, the real time real estate segment brought to you by the area trusted real estate professionals of Ron Siegel Radio. Visit rsrhomescout.com, rsrhomescout.com.